point to win the Formula One Drivers' Championship, but now there is a very, very slim chance he could be crowned champion after all, as Andy Swiss explains.
Anthony Hamilton putting more than a brave face on things.
He thought it was all over. It might not be now. When Lewis Hamilton trailed in 7th yesterday, his hopes seemed to have gone, pipped to the title by Kimi Raikkonen. But barely had Raikkonen's celebrations begun than this strangest of seasons took one final twist. Stewards decided 3 cars had been storing fuel at the wrong temperature. Deep into the night they deliberated, but to McLaren's dismay, there was no punishment.
McLaren, understandably, are going to appeal it. You know, they really have to, because if the BMWs and the Williams do get disqualified, then clearly Lewis Hamilton would be then world champion. But I don't think it's likely.
So the bigger question for Hamilton is, how did it all go quite so wrong? First, it was the gravel in China.
Can he keep the wheel spinning?
And then it was pretty much everything in Brazil. He slid off the track, his gearbox packed up,
Lewis Hamilton seems to be in some sort of trouble.
and then he had to make 3 pit stops. Not for the first time, McLaren are under the spotlight.
In my opinion, the team has to stand up and say what did happen about the tyres in China and what did happen about the 3rd pit stop yesterday. If you were an independent observer, you would say that Hamilton has been hard done by.
This latest controversy could take weeks to resolve. For many seasoned observers, it is a messy end to the season.
It is very damaging. I mean, all I can say is I just hope the real enthusiasts will say, well, that's unfortunately how it is today, but the racing is good.
Not everyone at McLaren is behind Hamilton. Teammate Fernando Alonso says he'd be embarrassed if they appealed successfully. But if they do, Hamilton could yet